I want to start by acknowledging all of you, but special mention goes to Inspector Honourable. Last year, I think I came here. You were also part of the Commemorations. As a media organization, we got co-share normally and I wanted to say that the cases of journalists being arrested and harassed, either by ordinary people, political parties, and so forth in the streets, have significantly changed because the police have been protecting us and understanding us. So, engagement with police dialogues, national spokesperson, I put a BF rules in the media industry. And I think we are very happy with that. And I've also improved the competition where we have political party councillors, representatives of the residents, and also the media. That's the kind of composition that I think, because the media does not exist in a vacuum. We exist in a community where we are supposed to serve and help. When we talk of access to information, it's not just a crime. We are talking about something that we know will probably add value in the way that our communities live. It is something that when we talk about improved quality service delivery, we know the role that the media play. There are quite a number of many things that we were lobbying for, and we are happy that during our time, I mean when we exist today, we have certain things that we witness. For example, the liberalization of airwaves. Now we have many community radio stations. I know there may not be, we may not have a community radio station here in Gweru, but we have private, commercial radio stations. We have looked for quite many things that we have seen changing, a repealing of some laws that we thought were not ideal for the existence of the media. Remember, we're talking about IPA, maybe those that remember IPA. Now we're talking about Broadcasting Service Act, which we also think needs to be revised, and I know the processes that are underway. So certainly we exist for a good cause. The cause that when certain things are then implemented, the effects are not just for the media to enjoy. We need to say when the media is free to report, when the journalists are able to promote access to information, ordinarily we now expect to learn in the ordinary sense of individuals in their homes. They are now able to what? To benefit. Kana tikataura zvamunoita councillor in your ward, and we are able to report objectively. It should be able to help someone or even yourself to say, then how do you then respond? So what's the best of the commemorations that we used to do? Normally we used to say just for journalists, but we started to what? To say let's include everyone. Let's include people because we don't exist for ourselves' sake. This is why we have such kind of gatherings, and sometimes we even want to go in communities and have bigger gatherings if budgets what permit. So we want we lobby and we really want to see a better media that serves the communities. And the theme of this year, it is talking more of what of AI and journalism, artificial intelligence, and this is something that has affected quite a lot of maybe the way that we do our business. It has been disrupted significantly. And I was thinking to say, if we don't up our game as the members of the media, we may be left behind, and the people that we serve may go ahead of us. And eventually, there's a danger. I was talking about picture manipulation, misinformation, disinformation, distortion, because people are able to use the technological gadgets and the internet and everything that is there to manipulate, to say it's Itai who was there when it's not him, and they manipulate his voice, everything. So I want to challenge colleagues here in terms of media colleagues to also probably upskill in terms of our knowledge so that we lead the pack. We continue to be the torch bearers as members of the media fraternity so that the people are not caught unawares and fail to, or maybe misled, sometimes abused because of what? Some people just manipulate pictures or maybe throw disinformation to gain hits online and generate revenue. And it's not good. We are now talking about ethics. I also teach journalism at Zimbabwe University. We dedicated the whole semester to talk about what maybe media ethics. But now with the coming of these AI tools, people are violating everything in that regard. So what do we need to do? I think we need to rethink the way we report. We need to rethink our strategies. We need to make sure that we continue to focus and be ahead so that we continue to give value or maybe to be of relevance to the communities that we serve. If we are not able to do that, you may be surprised that one day you come up and we are considered redundant. But the major worrying thing is that the communities may be saved with something that is probably poisonous in terms of manipulated, unethical, and there's huge potential for conflicts, for many things, chaos.
I would also like to call upon the former Gweru urban MP advocate Ryan Dube to also just give us a few words. Let's give him a round of applause.
We honor your work and we appreciate the value that you give to the society, and we also understand the challenges and the opportunities within your industry. My hope is that you continue these interactions and also make sure that going forward you establish those strategic partnerships and institutions that may enhance the work and also protect the rights of your members from potential threats. I remember some time before there was a voluntary media lawyers association. I don't know whether it's still in existence, and I thought it was a key establishment for purpose of making sure that your members are protected in terms of how they do their work and the challenges and risks that come with that. And my wish is that if it's still there, we may need to make it more visible. And in terms of the artificial intelligence, everything comes with challenges and opportunities. I think there are advantages from that, in that it enhances reporting, because the content creation and fact checking becomes faster. It improves also data analysis. Without it, you are not able to analyze the data that you have. You cannot cross-check. So it is actually very important in that aspect. It also helps you in accessing the other information that ordinarily without technology would not have accessed. So I think we must also understand that it has made your work more easy. If you want to check what the person you are writing about or the story you are writing on is correct, you may even want to check quickly on the gadget. The main challenge also comes with what the chairperson told me about, where you would have disinformation and deep fakes. There are certain lies which appear as true, such that you may need more time to then realize that it was a lie in this lie. There are many things that we have thought they were true and only to discover later that they were false because of the packaging. So artificial intelligence has this risk of packaging things so well that at times they may appear to be true and they are not. And that is the risk that you must always look up to. Then bias in content moderation. It is artificial, but it's not artificial. There are people behind it. The creation is actually by those who intend to profile a certain narrative, and they will always do it. And media has the potential of actually either promoting or killing even human beings completely, and I have actually experienced that. You kana zvinhu zvikaitwa vanhu vanokuvimba zvisingaiti. It's like that deliberately decide I'm going to tell you about certain people. Want to appear as one vakashata zvisingaiti. So it is also your responsibility to actually safeguard and make sure that you are always fair on things, and that whatever you do, you must never at any given time do anything with affection. Problem yedu tikangotanga kuda nekufarira vanhu nekusada nekusafarira vamwe vanhu ndobva nonotangira dambudziko redu, because ndenda kutofosekedzwa kungotsvaka zvakaipa zvokuti pane mumwe munhu wekuti kubva zvawakamuripota akutoita sekuti hana chaakambogona kubva zvaakasvaka. Just stop that. I don't know what problem yet. Let's make sure that there is no affection. We are all human beings. We have fundamental weaknesses. We may do certain things wrongly, but apart from one day, they can't go now. Also don't write Muzondo Cornilia. Pane problem yevanhu unotongoziva kuti ukangoona pane chaanyora sa munhu iyeye ane chaakonewa hambofi akanyora zvekugona kwemunhu iyeye, and it's not right. Ndingoti kana usingangodi chingogara wadi wangorega zvake zvaagona zvakonewa zvakama through you, kwete ungoti because ndo zvinongotipa hostility from the communities that we work with. And that's why you may find at times in the life of politicians they become hostile, because they are also human beings. But at times if you interrogate pakazongoitika chinhu hwani ndo chaanononyora chiriromo anofanira kuzotsvaga hwani meeting ye5 hours hwani era ndiyo arongona panapa kuti tikanopedza meeting yedu taita zvakanaka chenu hanyori anoita sekuti akambouya ndo panonoita problem, and I think those are ethical issues that we need to actually deal with. Kuti vanhu vamakanyora nezvavo havana pavakambogona here kana pavakambokonewa. Pane vamwe vanonyorwa zvakanaka everyday havangambomisa vakambokonewa. So I think with these interactions we may also get to know why at times people get hostile, and why at times people would shun you from getting access to certain information. Is because they know maybe you are just there to find error. Information is not about finding error. It's just about informing the community so that they know how to make decisions going forward. So my hope and belief is that we understand the role that we play, that it is very important and critical, and that we do this work with honor. We do this work with honor because it's an honorable job, and it must be done with honor, and you must be able to cause people to get exactly what they deserve to get, and not what you want to give them. Information yamawana ndiyo ngashike kwa kwete kuti yamunoda zvamawana izvozvo ndizvo ngazvisvike kwa asini ndoda ngoti zvezvikare kuhama dzangu dzemapolitician, give space to the media. Don't be too hostile on the media. They will help you toita mistake akawandisa, because zvinhu zvatoita zvimwe zvizhinji tozviita tiri muenga plus tozviita tichida kufadza esector iri political. But these people come to give you a balance. When they report about you, at times it's not that they don't like you, it's also because those are now from Selipiwe, and be ready to explain yourselves. I know a lot of politicians vanoramba votobuda chero ngavadana platform yavapinza muguru muchidatsanangura vanoexita titi that is not the smartest thing to do. The smartest thing to do is to stick around and explain yourselves. Kana vanhu vachimbopopota kuti hamugoni kana kuti muri corrupt ini musiri tsanangurai zvekuti hamusi corrupt motsanangura pamusiri corrupt ndepapa nepapa tiri right vanhu vakangomaona mafekisi vavanobva vatoziva kuti muri vanhu varipo but mukabuda muguru nokuti manzi muri corrupt zvinochinja here perception yevanhu without an explanation on whether you're corrupt or not hazvichinji. So ndingoti let's develop that thick skin and be able to withstand criticism. Togara tirimo vamanyanga mutambobuda moya mumaguru ogara mimo usina chokupindura munongonyarara zvaiva kana munake mongopindura imomo muchitongoenda kusvikira chokwadi chahwikwa because chokwadi chero chikanonoka hakuna munhu ane simba rekugona kudzivisa chokwadi chichizikamwa panguva yachinofanira kuzikamwa chichazongobuda dzidzaiva nhema ichichava chokwadi.
That was Advocate Brian Dube, who's also a Mandum fan.
I think this is still like same organization. Lucky we've been very good. We have radio stations. Are not respect. My radio stations that allows us to tell the radio could tell our own story. It's not our own. Thank you so much for that. We have attended a lot of radio shows that no shades also we also present. We have been to YFM, we have been to 98.4, we have been to Central Radio. Every other radio station, radio station it's not because Takambara, but it's because the media respect us as their associates. So there is no way you were going to celebrate this without us. Because my story is the people know when I'm to the Midlands, Gweru chief, but Pastor I'm going to Cornilia Selipiwe. They know the shine. It's very, 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 very important. But just to say thank you so much, my journalist and we have been very objective. I don't think finally perhaps to tell our own story. Whether it's good for our councillors, good to Gona, still no cover. But all the same, we can very normal stories are trying to balance. You could in that sex delivery is going to the dogs. But you will see the balance. Media ikuzama kubatanidza community yedu hamusi kudonza muchingoenda makadaiso kuti kungotaura zvatinoda isusu mukuzama kufadza munhu wese. Saka inini ndangosimukira kutenda Chairperson nebasa ramuri kuita nekutipa prominence dzataanadzo taakunosvika kuHarare ukangoti unonzi haruka kunonzi sekutonzwe kugara ndakakona musi uno Newsday, ndakakona musi uno The Times, ndakakona muZi Sun, a lot of coverage yatiri kuwana is coming from the media. And my organizations edu akutoita semahombe. Why? Because tiri kuwana coverage yakawanda. Thank you so much, my journalists. I'm not just thanking the Chairperson, but I'm thanking you, Mese Makawanda Shakadara. We really appreciate we are able to tell our own stories in our own voices. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Executive. Cornilia Selipiwe, thank you so much for those words.
So today we're talking about reporting in the new world, the impact of artificial intelligence on press freedom and the media. When Terry called me during this topic, he was saying the other concept was in thriving the digital world. So I think I'll just go through a short presentation. Understand where we are going with this new economy. AI's impact on information gathering, processing, and dissemination is profound, presenting both innovative opportunities and profound challenges. AI offers potential to enhance freedom of expression by demonstrating access to information, empowering global communication, and changing the reality of the flow of information around the world. It also introduces new risks as highlighted by the UN Special Rapporteur on Freedom of Expression. The UN Global Digital Compact emphasizes the need to address technology, amplifying issues while protecting rights and freedom of expression. I think also this point goes back to what advocate was saying in terms of maintaining ethical conduct. AI is transforming the fundamental right to seek, impact, and receive information as well as journalist profession. There are several opportunities that will come with AI, and these include and are not limited to enhanced investigative reporting. AI can help journalists analyze vast amounts of data, identify patterns, and uncover insights that may be difficult to detect. I think many of us who are conversant with AI tools, you can now easily take spreadsheets to give you statistics and good infographics which are easy for the ordinary person to understand with you. Diagrams. It has also improved content creation. I think many of us here, they can now use online tools. They start doing that. They not to try but now with tools, when I see Delicious is doing very well on his YouTube channel, I think you also give an applause to AI through easy tools to film, edit using your mobile phone. There is also increased efficiency. AI can automate repetitive tasks, freeing up journalists to focus on in-depth reporting and storytelling. So efficiency is just the ease of doing it. But now you're just on a computer with tools that are assisting you, which also gives AI a complementary role than a way of issues in So, but it also comes with challenges of information and disinformation. AI-generated content can spread false information, propaganda, hate speech, undermining public trust in the media. I want to overemphasize on this. It has been said already by many speakers. Surveillance and censorship. Governments and private entities can use AI for mass surveillance, targeting journalists, and restricting their ability to report freely. So AI is also impacted on freedom of the press. At one point, our pages as community talk, they all had, and we did not have access. We had to rebuild starting in January, which is even more expensive to while running a digital newsroom. So AI systems can perpetuate biases, skew public perception, and marginalizing underrepresented voices.